child, thank y'all for picking up my call. Ice Spice, baby, you can't stop getting exposed. Why is all of Ice Spice ex-friends coming out and exposing her? What have you done, girl? Listen, baby, I know your music isn't that good, but you're not that good as a person either? Well, let's have a conversation about it because this is Woo Child. Woo Child. Woo child, what is going on, Ice Spice? Ever since this album came out, babe, the people have been on your neck, girl. Listen, I don't know what's going on with this Cleo Trapper drama, but pull out a snack, pull up a chair, sit down somewhere if this is on your break, because baby, this ought to be a lengthy call. Because we're gonna watch Cleo Trapper's full expose, part 1, 2, and 3 all together, because I don't know what's going on. Couldn't tell you what's happening. So if you're like me that don't know really what's going on for real, we're about to find out together in real time. And I'm gonna give my 2 cents as we watch. So pull up all the snacks, get your peace pipe, get your peace flower. You know what I'm talking about, girl? Get your wine if you're not a smoker. If you're not a drinker, pull up your Cheetos. If you don't eat that, if you vegan, pull out your tofu, cheddar. You know, pull out something that makes you happy. And let's get into this gig together because woo child, Ice Spice girl, all right, here we go. Woo child. So let me share my screen. I got it pulled up right here. All right, here we go.
Y'all, it's your girl Cleo. So y'all know me. I've always been vocal about everything, about literally everything. Nobody can shut me up. Nobody can silence me. Like, was you silenced or was you silenced? Okay, and nobody's gonna do that to me.
Okay.
This video isn't to bash anyone. This is for me to speak on my experience and what I went through. And I want my fans to learn from this. My fans, my followers, my supporters, my future fans, followers, supporters. You don't even have to like me. I want y'all to literally take this situation that I'm about to break down to y'all and be inspired by it. And understand that no matter what the opportunity is, nobody should make you feel less than or make you feel like shit because they gave you an opportunity. It does not matter. It does not give a door, an open way for somebody to try to humiliate you or try to make you feel less than. And I feel as though being such a confident black woman, I'm sorry.
Oh! Okay, because let me tell you something. My first thought was like, okay, girl, you know, like I know Ice Spice is tired. You know, I know she's a tired girl. But here's the thing. You know, I don't want nobody dogpiling on her. I don't want a hate train to start on her in the sense of just because. You know what I mean? Just because, like, you know, so I was like, I hope. But see, the thing is, Cleo Trapper, Miss Cleo Girl never gave me that she wanted to even do anything like this, to speak on their friendship, if anything. And I don't know I don't think Cleo has anything to gain from speaking about Ice Spice's, like, the way she was treated by Ice Spice on Shade. I don't think that Cleo has anything to gain as far as positive gains. Now, you know, people love to say like, well, maybe you're just mad because she don't mess with you no more. Y'all not friends like that no more. So now you're trying to expose her. I don't think that's the case here. I think this, off the first 2 minutes of me in this, I feel as though this is a friend that really loved Miss Isis, not Miss Ice Spice, and really believed in her. And then they equally, somewhat, maybe Cleo thought they equally believed in each other, and something happened fishy in the water, and they are not friends anymore. And it's actually kind of disheartening because it's like, well, damn, bitch, I was riding with you, and now this is what's happening. And her getting emotional and choked up like this, I can feel like this was a genuine thing where I feel like Miss Cleo tried to maybe even talk behind the scenes to her.
Look, I'm asking you as fuck as a black woman. I didn't even want to
Licking.
start tearing, okay? Anyway.
The hair is laid, by the way.
Woman, a confident one who knows exactly who she is and exactly what she wants in this world.
Come on.
People are so intimidated by it, and it's either you're intimidated and scared of it, or you love it and you just love it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I was around somebody who was clearly intimidated by me. Like,
And before somebody comments and say, Ice Spice was intimidated by, yes, totally see that. I can absolutely see that. I can absolutely see that. Girl, let me tell you something. See, some of you bitches didn't go to public school. Some of you girls had the privilege of going to private school, which I live for you. No shade to you. You ate that. Your parents ate that. But let me take you to public school real quick. You know, the mixed girl, and this could have happened in private schools too, by the way. I don't know. I wasn't there. But all I'm saying is my experience, right, in the public school system. When the light-skinned girlies got around the dark-skinned girlies, I'm about to bring up some black colorism, so hold on. All light-skinned girls are not the same. I need people to understand that. At all. Like, at all. Like, at all. There's a certain type of light-skinned girly that used to look at darker-skinned girlies and be very envious in the sense of try to make narratives about them, but want to befriend them because they want to learn how to be black. Like I said, this isn't every light-skinned girl. This is just a certain type. And I remember going to school with this situation. I remember being in high school and in middle school and being around some of my dark-skinned girlies that experienced colorism at a very young age. And I then learned what colorism was because I'm not the darkest skinned person, but I'm not the lightest skinned person either, right? And I could just see both extreme sides of the spectrum and just how they were treated and was like, this is just interesting. And the parallels that they would have against one another was unspoken at times, but it was very passive aggressive. Did you know what I'm saying?
Who I am as a person, and at first it might have been something that they liked, but as you can see, I only go up, and I could be seen as a threat to somebody who clearly isn't confident. I can fall out with a friend over miscommunications, misunderstandings. That's okay. You know, we can work it out, honestly. It's not something that is like, has to end everything. You know what I'm saying? But you actually have one time to show me that you are jealous, intimidated, untrustworthy, fake, disloyal, genuine, manipulative, and calculated.
Okay.
I promise you that will be the last time you ever play with me. Now I will break down how it ended. And for a lot of people that don't know, me and Ice did not grow up together. That is not my childhood friend.
Ooh.
I met her 2 years ago.
Ooh.
Before she blew up.
Ooh. Bitch, and there it is. Because, bitch, I said, girl, you see, I said. Like I said, I've been knowing of Cleo for a while, but I did not see her being friends with Ice. I said, dude, this is interesting, but cute for y'all. You know, this is cute for y'all. More so cute for Ice. That's what I thought. No shade. I did. I never thought it was just cute for Cleo. I did. I thought it was cuter for Ice, though.
I was very supportive of her.
It seemed calculated. That seemed calculated.
I was somebody that genuinely liked her. I was like, this girl is so cute. I seen her video.
The hair is laid, bitch.
She didn't even drop her vital song yet. And I was so supportive of her. Now, anyways, I'm just going to tell the story because you guys deserve to know. You guys deserve to know why we are not friends anymore because a lot of y'all loved us being together. You guys do deserve to know why we're not friends. Y'all do deserve to know who y'all are so obsessed with. Y'all love her so much. Y'all deserve to know who that girl is as an actual human being. Actual human being. Looks, all of that. As a human being, at your soul.
That's why that music is tired. So if she's probably tired. And if she's tired in real life, girl, that's why that music sound the way it sound.
I miss you, come. And I'm just like, girl, I'm not about to come on tour with you.
For free? A lot of bitches love to do that. I don't know what that is. Now, I've gotten asked plenty of times to go on tour with some people. And I'd be like, girl, for free? For free? Like, I'm just there? I'm not paying for, no. And I got to sleep on a bus? Oh, girl, I don't get no hotel. Girl, I can't. I have to travel to I need my accommodations, bitch. I'm sorry. I've worked too hard, bitch. And I can't say that, bitch. Okay? I need my accommodations, girl.
All month, like, I got a nigga. I got
Nope.
stuff like, I be getting money.
I don't know why I live in. I got a period, bitch.
I have things that I need to focus on. So for me to travel all over the United States with you to watch you perform kind of crazy.
It is, God. It's crazy.
She ain't never, ever brought me out on stage. I was like, oh, wait. Okay. Like, I guess this girl, in my head, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, I guess she's really trying to make up for that fake shit that got exposed, like, a month ago. Oh. Like, she's really trying to, like, be an actual friend, because that shit was weird as fuck. And I checked her about that shit, and even for her to apologize was like pulling teeth. Like, girl, you got caught calling your friend jealous for no reason. And her excuse was that I didn't speak up when I was asked if she was Nigerian. Like, girl, I met you a month before that video. I didn't even know you was Nigerian. So
Miss Bitch be over there mad about that? About, girl, Miss Isis, girl. Don't you, girl, you can't be mad at nobody want to pull your card about you not being Nigerian, girl. Girl, and that ain't gonna get you no more points. See, I don't want this colorism shit to be, this gonna piss me off if this colorism, like, thing is, like, we know how we talk about it in the community, right? About Miss Isis Spice, but we don't know her beliefs and what she really thinks for real, right? More so than just the persona and the image. But if some real colorism things about to come out with Cleopatra talking, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be gagged, but I am gonna be very kind of more disappointed, because, like, even though, yes, the marketing and the branding of Ice Spice is capitalizing off colorism, no shade, okay, just putting that out there, I would just be like, yeah, I thought that was just for the business, not more so you as a person. Maybe at my heart of hearts, I'm still hoping that, she is for black girls. She is, even though she is painted this one way, the narrative is this one way, but I actually in real life really am here for the black girl. I am the black girl. I support my black girls. But something about to tell me the story about to take a twist. Let's see. Ooh, child.
So that was kind of weird to me too, that she was upset at me for not knowing if she was Nigerian, and she said that,
cause bitch, what?
Like, I didn't even know you. Am I your PR? Am I supposed to be clearing up
what?
Somebody's asking about you being black or Nigerian? Like, that's not my role, and I don't even know you, So
I don't even know you, okay? Bitch, I don't even know you.
Anyways, after that,
skedaddle with that, girl.
With her ex-best friend exposing her
for
calling, like, just about everybody jealous. That was kind of, like, sick too, because why do you think everybody's jealous of you?
Because that's what happens when bitches get some coin.
Me being jealous.
This is what happens when bitches get some coin, girl. They think everybody want they live chat.
She's Nigerian, and I'm just like, girl, are you crazy? And she never said that she felt the way, and it was just like, I didn't even know that she was mad at me. She's just in messages talking about me. So she tells me, like, I think everybody's jealous of me. Don't take offense to it. I say that about everybody. I say that.
Bitch,
jealous of me.
What do you mean don't take offense to that? Girl, what does that mean don't take offense to that? Like, bitch, I am... Because, bitch, what you mean? Like, don't do that. And that's one thing I don't like. Like, I don't like when people... Because not just even celebrities and or just people in general, when people like, well, I say that about everybody. So, like, well, bitch, I'm not everybody.
Like, that's kind of sick.
You said about your mom?
Okay.
Oh, because her mom was a rapper, right? Or something like that?
I started thinking that a lot of the things that Ice was doing was calculated. Like, even the thing after her best friend exposing her, it was like, oh, like, let's go to the basketball game. Come with me to this basketball game. I'm thinking, like, oh, she just wanted me to come with her to a basketball game. Like, maybe she's trying to make it up. I don't know why I kept thinking that she was trying to make it up for being, like, caught being fake. But it was just like, even a basketball game, it was like one day later, she's like dropping a song. It's like every time she's like inviting me out, because we never chilled on some like chill shit, bro. Like, it was never like just some chill. It was always like in the blogs the next day, and the song is dropping too. So it was like, this girl kind of uses me for her rollouts. So I'm just like,
Just as I predicted. And I know there's some black girls out there that went through that for real. And it happens to black boys too. No shade. No shade. No shade. Like I said, it's a specific type of light-skinned girl. It's not all. Please understand when I say this. Because, honey, I know some light-skinned girls are very darker the berry, sweeter the juice. Okay? So listen, I'm just saying there's this specific, I almost said white girl. Ooh. Like I said, Ice Spice has been profiting or using the light-skinned privilege black girl, I'm a black girl, I'm on the block ass shit. That's why her video's always in the block. That's why I didn't like that idea. Let me tell you something. That's why when I saw her videos on every time she shooting a music video, she on the bodega. I don't like that. I thought it was lazy, but I always thought it was calculated. I was like, girl, you're trying to sell this image that you on the block all the time, and bitch, you're not that girl for real. Like, you don't look like that girl. So stop. But when she got around with Cleo Trap, I said, you still not that girl. You're still not that authentic girl. Just because you're around the girls that are authentically that girl.
When the tour thing came out.
See now.
She's trying to, like, give me something now. Like, okay. She's trying to make it up. She's trying to be an actual good friend. I made a flyer announcing that I was going to be coming on tour with her.
Did she?
And get reposted.
Oh, this is too much. You made a whole poster, bitch. All those hours on clip art, and my bitch made up. No, I'm just kidding, because she could have hired somebody, and that would have really pissed me off if you hired somebody, Cleo. I'm no shade, girl. Oh, no. Damn.
I didn't even get a comment or like, and she was tagged in it.
Oh!
The bill, it didn't even have my name on it. Like, just about it was like a special guest. Like, she didn't even, like, shine any sort of, like, her own light on me. It was, like, kind of, like, all me. Like, I want my fans to come out. Like, she didn't really try to, like, mesh me in with her actual fan base or try to, like, put her fan base onto me. Very calculated, you know?
Very calculated. Come on, bitch. Purr.
You know, let Cleo eat, but we gonna give her crumbs. Like,
very crumbs.
Shine light on her, but let's dim it. You know what I'm saying? It just gave that.
Bitch, you didn't get no spotlight, bitch. You got a flashlight. And not like a good flashlight. You got the little laser pointer light, bitch, on you that be like, yeah, you could be around us good.
Online says the show starts at 8. It would even say 9 sometimes. And guess what time I was going on? At 7:30, 7:45.
Oh!
Going on before.
Oh! I'm sorry for kids. Because that's late. That's late. Ice Spice, you're tired. You or maybe the team. Sure. Girl, somebody is tired, girl. That's late. That's so late. The show don't start until like 8:39, and they say, okay, we can go on at 7:45. Now my girl was ushering the people in. My bitch was damn near taking the tickets. Oh my God.
So that was kind of weird in itself. I had no idea what to expect going on tour. I had no idea until I got on tour and started seeing certain things, and I'm just like, wait, why don't I have that? I didn't have a room. I was told I was going to be with her, but I didn't have a room. No room for me backstage at all. I was in her dressing room. I didn't have no rider. I was with her. And before I came on tour, I asked her what were the things that I was going to have to pay for, because this is so last minute. Like, you're only giving me one day to prepare. Like, it's July 30 something and we going on tour August 1st. Like, girl, like literally one day. So I'm just like, what do I have to pay for? Nothing. You're going to be with me. You're good. You're going to be with me. So I was like, okay, everything is handled. I'm just going to go. I'm going to make the best out of it. I'm going to make the absolute best out of it. I don't have no dances or nothing. I'm just going to go out there and do what
Did you have a mix ready or anything?
So that's that. I'll tell y'all how.
Oh, we on part 2 now.
Please keep in mind that before I went on tour, I had one day to prepare. One single day. Everything was a rush, but you know, I'm looking at this like, okay, this is gonna be good for me. And again, did not have any. I didn't know what to expect. This is my first tour. Like, I wasn't allowed
That's so
to
unfortunate.
bring anybody. She said if I brought anybody, I was gonna have to pay for their hotel and transportation. I'm just like, girl, I didn't even have time to prepare for this. Like, I only got one day. Like, you feel me? Like,
That's typical though, by the way. That's typical.
Like putting my needs to the side.
That's not unfortunate. That's not uncommon.
Like to accomplish something. I have things to pay for myself as an independent artist. So of course I'm thinking like of ways to not come too much out of pocket.
Okay.
Doesn't even have me on the bill.
Bitch, you're not even on the docket.
Not even on the lineup, like, okay. Anyways, let's go into how the tour went.
Oh, please let me know how this tour went, bitch. I'm excited to hear about this, girl.
Couple of days was cute. We went to Philly, and this is when things go left now.
Oh, damn. Oh, not that quick. She said, oh, this is cute. All right, now this is when shit start fucking up real quick, bitch. Okay?
Yeah, we're in a hotel room. We're not sure if we're gonna, like, bring our bags to the venue. Because I guess, like, we were gonna come back to the hotel. But she told me, don't leave your bags at the venue. You might need some. You don't leave your bags at the hotel. You might need something in it. And I was like, okay, I'll bring it. Her security, who brings all her bags, she has like 10 bags. He brought
Okay.
my bag. Brought the bags down. And now we're at the venue. And I do need something in the suitcase. Like, I had a wardrobe malfunction. Like she said I probably would have. That's that she cursed me, okay? Because now I do have a wardrobe malfunction. So I'm like, oh, how can I get the bag? She's like, tell this.
People don't believe in that shit.
I go to the security. I'm like, can you get my bag out the trunk? Because I have no idea where the trunk is, where the car went. We just came into the venue like, we artists, we working, whatever. He goes, he gets the bag, brings it upstairs. I change, end of the show. I put my bag next to her 10 bags and the big black dresser. And yeah, I'm thinking everything is gonna be moved, like back into the truck, and we could, you know, leave, go back to the hotel. I turned around, and my bag is still there.
Oh.
My bag was still there. All her bags was gone. I'm just like, why would somebody just leave my bag? Like, I'm like, I asked the security, I'm like, can you take my bag? He said no.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? He brought all her bags. Okay. I'm like, can I pay somebody to bring my bags down?
Cause bitch, what the fuck?
Why would I want to bring the bags down? I'm just a girl. So I'm asking around, nobody's word. So I'm like, bring the bags. I'm tight though. I'm tight. Like,
yeah, bitch, I'd have been done. Cause first of all, bitch, let's start where I didn't even ask to be here. Let's start there. But see, this is why, if you are somebody out there that's in a socialite scene, okay, let me tell you something. You don't just go on tours. You don't just go and just like get a tired ass per diem and be like, all right, I'm gonna just be your friend on tour. Don't ever do that. Please don't ever be somebody's lapdog on tour. Unless you are getting promised on paper, number one. Number two, promise that you will be getting some type of industry experience, be it internship, be it an opener, be it a handler, you know what I mean? Like, or a runner, you know. But then again, like, that's when you go on tour because you're getting paid, you're getting your experience, you need to be there. If somebody just asks you because they want your vibe around, like, bitch, you know, like, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody ever hit you up like, oh my God, I just really love you. Girl, don't do it. Don't go. Please listen to me. Do not do it. I've never done it, but I've had horror stories that's maybe a little bit worse than hers, actually, about people that have done it. And just don't ever do it. Please don't ever do it. Please, even if that person is supposed to be your friend, don't do it. Don't do it. Unless you came up with Miss Bitch, y'all came up together and like, y'all, you know this girl. You know, that is your actual childhood friend. You know what I mean?
I'm just supposed to be performing. Need I remind you, I'm not even allowed to bring somebody on tour with me. So I didn't really have anybody helping me. It was just me. But I feel like she could have simply said to the security, like, take Cleo's bag. Don't forget Cleo's bag. But I got a sense that she just wanted me to struggle. That's kind of fucked up as like a friend. Like, so I carry the bags. I take one duffel bag. Walking down. It's pouring outside. I put it in the car. The fans are screaming, "Cleo, can we get a picture? Cleo, can we get a picture?" As I'm struggling with a bag, and it's like very embarrassing. It's like very embarrassing. Like, never do fans want to take a picture with me while I'm like carrying big ass bags, looking like that. I had to make a second trip for the suitcase.
Oh my God! And there was fans there.
Outside, dragging the suitcase.
Oh, this is
crazy.
crazy.
I was like, what the fuck? I get in the car, I'm tight. Like, I'm fake drenched and I'm tight. Like, and the car ride is silenced. And I know she peeped why I was mad. It's like she just doesn't give a...
Oh, Miss Bitch was in the car? Huh. She didn't tell her security, go help her. Like, she didn't be like, oh my God, Cleo girl. You know, can y'all go help her? That bitch was sitting in the car while you was doing all this? That's now, ooh.
So we went to the hotel now. When we pull up to the hotel, she's like, telling the security guy what bag she wants taken out the car because we was about to go to the hotel so she could take a shower. But it's like, I perform too. I want to take a shower too. So I'm just like, you the only one that's taking a shower? I'm going to take a shower too. She's like, oh, you got to tell him what bags to take out when he's not going to take it. And I'm just thinking to myself, didn't I just tell this guy to bring my bags to the car and he said no? So why would I think that he's going to take my bags out because I said so? You know, it's like she just didn't want to speak for me at all. She just wanted to show that you're here alone, bitch. Like, I'm just like, wow. So I come out the car and I'm just telling the bellman, because at least there's a bellman here, and what bags to take out because I'm going to take a shower too. So we go upstairs and it's like, after the show kind of gets like a rush vibes because we're trying to like hurry up and get back on the bus. So we're in the hotel room, and I had this feeling in my chest. I don't know if anybody else who's a real edge gets this feeling.
Yep.
And
that anxiety shit.
And I'm just like, I have to say something because if I don't say something, I'm gonna start moving. I don't like her.
Bitch, I'm gonna snap in here.
At least say how I feel. Get her take on it instead of.
See if I'm tripping, bitch. Oh my God. Let me check this temperature real quick. It's very that. Let me check this temp.
And I'm like about to take my makeup off so that we can, like, you know, I'm not waiting for her to get out the shower to take my makeup off, and it's just delaying us because we're trying to hurry up. So I went to the bathroom, I'm taking my makeup off, and I'm like, yo, you know you asked me to, like, take my bag. I mean, not you asked me. I'm like, yo, you know you told me to take my bags with me to the venue. You said that was, it was smart for me to take my bags and the reason why. And you even told me to tell your security to bring the bags upstairs. So why would it be a problem for him to bring the bags back to the car? And she goes, that's my security. He works for me. If he feels like he's doing more work, he's gonna want to get paid more. So I'm like, how much does he want to get paid more? Because if I'm gonna be with her this whole tour, I will pay him more. I will pay him more to carry my bags. I don't want to be carrying my bags.
Let's start there.
Like, y'all seen all the fans seeing me carry my bags? That was crazy to me. So I'm like, all right, we gotta figure this out. So like, how much you want to get paid more? He's like, he gets paid a flat rate. I'm like, is this girl serious? She said it like she had no idea what flat rate meant.
Exactly.
He gets paid a flat rate.
So bitch,
that he'll move a house for you.
Exactly.
He paid to work for you. He got paid to work for you. He's moving anything you tell him to move. He's moving anything that you tell him to move.
Bitch, my bitch had to recollect. Because, bitch, girl! I hate when a bitch play with my intelligence. Ooh. I just got triggered. Ooh, I just got triggered. Ooh, I just got triggered. Ooh, I just got triggered, bitch. When I say, that's probably one of my that's maybe my number 2 pet peeve, because number 1 is lying. My number 2 pet peeve is when somebody plays with my intelligence. That is like the most like agonizing. Like, bitch, for real? Like, you dead ass. Ooh, child.
It was all in my face. She started making it seem like she understand, like, oh yeah, that's crazy, da-da-da. But then she goes back to being weird, and she's just like, he can't leave my side. Like, he can't leave me. That's why. Like, girl, what you mean he can't leave you? So now I catch her again. Like she's just weird. I'm just like, what you mean he can't leave you? We was up there waiting for him to bring all your bags. He left you several times to bring your bags to the car. He left you a lot.
Like, bitch, what do you, bitch, okay? He left you, girl.
Why would I wait for him to bring your bags to the car?
Ooh, 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 ooh. And that's the tea. And that's the tea. Bitch, if you don't like me, say something. Tell a bitch that. You ever told a bitch that for real? Like, if you don't like me, bitch, then say something. Because, girl, and let me tell you something. There's people in your life, you think that's your friend, you think that's your boyfriend, you think that's your girlfriend, you think that's your bestie, that will be very envious of you and will try to remind you of ways that maybe you should be grateful that they're around you and you're in their life. Oh, bitch, yeah. It's a very interesting take, isn't it? It's very interesting. Trust me, I've lived it, child.
Conversation was done after that. It was done. I said, okay, I know the type of girl that I'm dealing with. She's very selfish. Why would we just waited for him to bring your bags? What you mean, why would we wait for my bags?
Like, she made it seem like, bitch, like, it's your bags. Like, what the... Bitch, you invited me to be here. I could be at home with my man. Sucking mean. And I'm up here with your curly fro wig ass. Girl, please.
I got out the bathroom. That was the end of it. I didn't bring up that situation.
I knew. Ooh. I knew Miss Girl was interesting.
Do regarding business, but I thought that this girl was my friend, so I'm like, why would I have to charge something to game in this situation? Like, this is
supposed to be my friend.
Gradually, I start seeing that she wasn't really my friend, and that was like the beginning of it. Now, what I didn't know, which I later learned after bringing up everything I went through to her, I learned that this situation where I said something about my bags was the reason why I got mistreated the entire tour after that. And I had no idea that she was so tight at me for saying something. Because she's the type of person who doesn't like to be, she doesn't want anything said to her. She feels too big. She feels too highly. She's on her high horse. Nobody can say nothing to her. But that's the type of person I wouldn't want as a friend. Like, I don't want a friend that I can't tell about themselves. Like, I can't tell you about yourself because you're famous.
That's crazy.
Like, that's sick. It doesn't matter how famous you are. We're still all human beings.
It's so interesting how this story, it's a tale as old as time about people that come into fame and or money or both or respect or notoriety and become a totally new person and feel like they're untouchable. You feel like they can't be wrong. You would think that because it's such a tale as old as time that people will be conscious of like, let me not be that person because like that's what everyone probably expects me to be and or that's what people usually would be in this predicament of my life. But also it also just goes back to people being people always. It didn't matter what money or fame would have come along. That's just a person because I have experienced a lot of people that are huge but are like the nicest people in the world and like treat people like people. And then I've also experienced people that they feel like they pussy don't stink. And that's just be that girl.
At the end of the day, and you still could get checked and you still could get told about yourself. Whatever though, so we went to the next places, got back to New York. The New York show was like, I was so like indecisive if I wanted to continue the tour because the bag situation. I don't know if I'd
have paid it.
I'm not gonna have any.
I would have paid that dust, girl. I would have been like, girl, I'm not going. I'm not going on this stage no more.
So
we've been on part 3 already. Oh my goodness.
Because it was 30 days of hell. So yeah, the New York show, I was real indecisive about like continuing the tour, but I have this drive in me where I feel like
God is testing you.
God wouldn't put me.
Yo, girl, live for you. Girl, we are the same. We are the same. Because as much as I would have been like, I got to get the out of here, I also would have thought like, God, is this a test? Because God, what you trying to do? You trying to see if I'm about to really be doing, if I'm really about this life? Oh, I be talking to God. Oh, I be talking to God like that. I be having to make sure, but I gotta check in with my ancestors sometime. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, please comment below. Sometimes you gotta check in with your ancestors and God. But you gotta also check in with your ancestors to be like, girl, hold on. Hey, y'all. Hey. look to your left and your right. But, should I be doing this? Because these got me fucked up around here. Okay.
Cannot handle. And I felt like he put me in this situation. He gave me this situation, and if I couldn't handle it, he wouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway,
amen, though. Amen.
Treat me, I will overcome it.
Come on.
I'm going to overcome everything. You are not going to trick me out of my spot. You are not going to make me feel like I'm not supposed to be here.
T.
I am moving by the grace of God.
Facts.
And that's just that. I don't care. I don't care. And
yeah, kid. Yes, kid. Not care, but kid. I live for New York, bitches. I love y'all.
Unwelcomed. But at the end of this, I'm going to say how I feel. I am going to say how I feel. Because right now in this moment, I feel like I'm on tour with somebody that don't even fuck with me for real.
Yeah, for sure.
Really my friend.
For sure.
The New York tour, her dressing room was kind of small. I never have a dressing room. You know what was kind of weird? That she said that I was going to be with her the whole time. Like, I was going to be with her. You're going to be with me. You're good. And when I would come inside the venue, her whole tour production team, they would act like they have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Like, did she not tell me that
I believe it. I believe it.
Like, oh, we don't have a room for you.
When I say I believe it,
they'll give me like
a closet.
They'll give me like a
corner, bitch.
A bathroom. Mm-hmm. The bathroom that everybody's using. Mm-hmm. They'll give me the bathroom and say, well, you can get dressed inside this bathroom right here. And I'm just like, I'm supposed to be in her room though. Like, I'm confused. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just confusing.
Uh-oh. Hello?
So they would like show me bathrooms and little corners that I can get ready in. And I'm just like, what? But need I remind you, every time there was a special guest or somebody that ICE wanted to bring out, they was always accommodated. Somehow they was always able to find a room. And
this is really breaking my heart. Not even like on some like Ice Spice shit, but like also that. But like, it just really breaks my heart when good people, she didn't ask to be there. She didn't ask for this. I can see if she was like, yeah, sign me up, bitch. Like, I want to go. You wanted me to go. I could have been at home. Girl. It makes me look at Miss Ice Spice really like, girl, like, you really feel your pussy like that? Like, granted, I get, you've had, like, no, and not even on some hater shit. Like, Ice has had a beautiful run. But when you start treating people like that, like you like have around you and y'all like genuinely around each other, and you're inviting these people into your space to almost manipulate them, or you need to feel bigger than other people, because some people have egos that are so big that they want to make other people feel small to make their ego feel bigger. I already had an interesting perception of Miss Ice, but like now it's like, oh, so this is why your music is tired, and this is why I don't feel bad for the karma you're getting for your albums flopping and your songs flopping. You deserve all that karma. You deserve it. It sounds like it. It sounds like you've been really whipping up a bill. And that's the thing about karma, bitch. Karma will give you a bill. She'll give you an invoice. Oh, Miss Karma will give you an invoice. Oh, did you make a song called Karma is My Boyfriend? Karma is my God. Come on.
I never had a room. And I was okay with that because I already came on tour knowing that I was going to be with her. But it annoyed me when they would act like they had no idea where I was supposed to be at.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So the dressing room is small, and I asked her, like, oh, can I get ready inside your room? She's like, come and see the room. I come and see the room, and the room is large enough for us to get ready in it. Like, bro, you invited me on tour, bro. We supposed to be trying to thug it out and make it work because we're friends and we're girls. Like, hello? So we're getting our makeup done. Our chairs are like just back to back, but the room is not, it's not like there's a couch. Her wardrobe is able to fit in there, which is a big ass wardrobe. All her stuff is able to fit in it. She's good. And I'm good too. I give her her space. After I'm done dressing up, I get out the room. I do not sit around in the room and shit because she don't even allow niggas to sit in the room. She just get niggas the boot like anytime she feel like it, which was kind of like weird too because like, girl, why I can't just sit in the room and chill? Like, whatever. So, oh yeah, I forgot.
Wow.
That's because she was tight ever since the Philly show when I said something about the luggage. That is why everything was weird afterwards. Now, I put my bag, literally a tote, on the side of her couch, and she knows it's mine, because she knows that's my bag. I put it on the side of the couch. Her mom and her little sister came in the room, so everybody got out the room, da-da-da-da. Like an hour goes by, I, like, go downstairs. I walk past the room. I see my bag, like my Telfar bag, outside of her door. And I'm just like, wait, why would they kick this little bag out? Like, this little bag was on the side of the couch. Like, why would it need to be kicked out the room? But it's crazy now, a few days later, and I'm not accusing anybody of nothing. It could have been anybody. You know what I'm saying? It could have been somebody that walked past the door and seen a bag in the front of Ice's door. My card was used. $700 and something was used.
No.
At one of those designer retail websites, like Essence or something. I was so gagged. I was just like, what? But, of course, called my bank, got my money back. I didn't even make it a thing. I didn't even make it a thing.
This is so disheartening.
Imagine somebody that only had $700 and something in the account. And, like, yo, and just imagine how other people could react to that. Like, they would be so fucking gagged, bro. I'm just like, whatever. You know, that's crazy. Because why would you kick my bag out? But like I said, I'm not even going to say nothing. She's probably going to argue with me. She's probably going to... Something. Now, I stayed in New York a couple of days to work on my video shoot. When I came back, everything changed. So she told me to take a bunk on her bus because Riot was coming to the back. Riot's coming, so take a bunk on the bus. I was like, okay, girl, I'm not going to cock block. You want to be with your man? Cool, granted. That's what she told me, though. So I'm thinking, when you're done, this is like a who knows, the bus ride is mad long. I'm thinking we're going to go back to the hotel when we get to where we going, like we're going to be in the same hotel. So when she got out the back room on the bus, we came out together. It was her, Riot, me, and the security. We're walking towards the elevator. We go inside the elevator. And this is something that she could have texted me, because she texted me when she said that he was coming on the bus and for me to take a bunk on the bus. So she goes, in the elevator, you're not going to get your own room?
Oh!
Like, what?
Oh! It just keeps going. She just keeps doing, like, it's just like, if I can remind you, and I would have, at this point, Miss Bitch would have had me like this. Girl, let me remind you, I didn't ask your curly head ass to be here. This would have been the point, Miss Annie, bitch. I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be here, mama. I didn't ask to be here, and you keep treating me like I asked to be here. I'm not kissing your feet either, though. Like, I'm not about to kiss your ass now that I'm here.
I didn't know I was getting my own room. I was back confused. I'm like, oh, that's what I was trying to understand. And I stopped the elevator door from opening. Girl, why you can't say nothing to nobody? Like, why do you always try to give like an embarrassment kind of vibe? Like, it's not even embarrassment.
Like I'm trying to sun you. Like I'm trying to sun you type shit, girl.
All the time. Like, girl, you could have texted me that. Cleo, make sure you get your own room. This is the hotel we staying at. Like, damn, why we gotta get to the hotel and you telling me you're not gonna get your own room? Like, I could have had the room booked already before we got here, boo. But on top of that, I didn't even know that I was paying for hotel rooms. Because
I asked you.
Hotel rooms every place.
That bitch asked you, what do I need to pay for?
Everything's covered. You know what I'm saying? I'm an independent artist. Why would I come on this tour knowing that I had one day to prepare? Now I'm going to have to pay for 5-star hotels in every city. This is not something that I signed up for. This is not something that I was prepared for. This is not something that I told my label about. Maybe they could have, not even maybe, they would have helped me. They would have helped me. But you gave me one single day to prepare for a tour that you knew about months ago. That's so crazy to me. But we know why now. We know now that you added me to the tour simply because you wanted to damage control. The situation with Baby Stormy was making you look crazy. You thought to yourself, and this is things that I realized after the fact. I told y'all, I really thought that she was trying to make it up, but it wasn't a makeup matter. It was her trying to.
It was PR, babe. You were the PR girl. You were the PR.
People think that I'm a good friend.
Yeah.
People think that I give opportunities to her, and I'm nice, and I'm good. End up saying like,
cause bitch, what?
Stay. You got your fans coming out. You already promoted it yourself. Like your fans is coming to see you. Do it for your fans. She put that battery in my back to really like. I had to get my head back on the swivel. Like yo, like make this situation what you can make it, and just ignore everything else. And at the end of this, we'll address her.
Yeah.
And we'll tell her how this situation made you feel. And if she doesn't care, that was never your friend.
It's never your girl.
They don't even know what, and like they don't know how they're making you feel until you tell them. But if she doesn't care, she was never your friend. So I end up staying with the hairstylist. She let me stay inside her hotel room. Every city that we went to, I stayed with her, and she was mad nice, and it was so fun with her. Like it really just gave like. It was just fun. Like it felt like how it was supposed to be with Ice, but she's fucking boring. Like she's boring. She doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't even want to play Uno. She doesn't want to do anything. The bus ride be bad, boring. It just be boring. So
So that's why her interviews be boring is too. And this also answers why her interviews, and when she's like talking, it's like, girl, what? This music industry. Oh, this music industry will do anything for some money. Oh my goodness. They will find somebody that has no personality, no talent. You look like you got a look. We can market this. We can market this. Let's market this. And just worry about the rest later. Worry about the artistic stuff later. We can exploit this though. Oh, that's so, it's just so telling. Ooh, child.
Easy going, like you just made it fun, and I'm glad that she felt that way because she made that for me too. And thank you, girl. Now moving forward,
I love that.
This is when it starts to really feel like mistreatment and just.
There's girl, because this is enough mistreatment for me.
Like a menu and stuff. She's like, production and whatever. They're gonna order food for everybody. Pick what you want. I was like, okay, I'll get a chicken salad just like you. Like, I'll just get a chicken salad. Then she shows me like a message where somebody from production is like, Cleo is not a part of the budget. So I'm just like, how am I not a part of the budget, but y'all invited me on tour? Like, who and why? And why didn't they tell you that make sure Cleo's good? Make sure Cleo's good. Cleo is a part of the budget. Make sure Cleo's good. The same way you told me that I was gonna be good.
Why didn't you?
Production saying that I'm not.
But why wouldn't Ice didn't say anything to them?
Chicken salad. I'm not a part of the budget for a chicken salad.
A chicken salad.
Okay, chicken salad, and literally got the money from my manager or me. But y'all wanted to show me so bad that I can't get nothing, and that nobody is here for me, that I couldn't even get a chicken salad. I yacked. I was like, wow, this shit is corny. I ain't saying nothing. No, remember I said I wasn't saying anything about anything. I was just going to take everything in and whatever. So my manager ends up getting me an assistant to come on tour with me, somebody to help. They met me in Chicago. So now the Chicago show was lit. It was so fun. I love Chicago.
We're on part 4 now.
She came, she helped me, whatever. And the only reason why she even came in the first place was because she was told that she was going to be able to go on Riot's bus. And then at the end of the show, she was told that Riot said you can't come on his bus. And she was just so confused because that's the reason why she came all the way to Chicago in the first place. And Riot is not even on his own bus. He's on the bus with Ice. So it was just so mind-boggling, you know? And he probably didn't even say that. They probably just didn't even want me to have anybody. And that was the vibe that I was starting to get, that they actually do want me to struggle. They want me to struggle a little bit. They want to see if I'm gonna stay. It's like they want to put this pressure on me. And let me tell you, the devil will not win, boo.
Okay, bitch. Period. The
didn't win. Sent her all the way back to New York, and I was left again with nobody. I got a little piece of help, and then I was done for. Now we're in Texas. We're in between Texas and Mexico. What do you guys think of when y'all think Texas? Between Texas and Mexico.
Girl, desert.
Desert.
Desert, girl.
Nothing.
Tumbleweeds, bitch.
No Uber Eats. No Uber to Eats. And there's nothing. We're at a restaurant.
No Uber to eat, girl.
That's how you know, because we're at one of those Best Western hotels. And yeah, no food. There's a McDonald's all the way down. Probably gonna get bit by scorpions and all.
This bitch said it's way down there, girl.
McDonald's. So me and her hairstylist were in the hotel. We just sleeping and stuff. It's like 2 o'clock. We get up around like 5 or 6. I call Ice. I'm getting ready and shit. Me and her hairstylist about to make videos or whatever. I call. I'm like, oh, let's make TikToks. She's like with that soulless demon face, just you're with my hairstylist, so like, damn, my bad. It was really seeming like she didn't really want me to be friends with her hairstylist, but it's like, damn, bitch, I don't got no friends. So I'm gonna make friends with bitches that actually wanna be my friend. I'm sorry. I hung up on her after that because it was just like, ew, like, all right, I'm with your hairstylist, so what that mean? Like, oh, like, I can't, like, I'm not ready, obviously. Like, it was just the attitude around it that was just so weird and corny to me. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Went downstairs, and I seen her in the lobby, and her and some other boy, one of his friends, was just standing there, you know, with a basketball. I'm like, oh, what y'all just did? Oh, we was playing basketball, whatever. Nobody said anything about eating. Nobody. I'm like, me and the hairstylist keep talking about food. We like, oh, damn, we mad hungry. Like, we mad hungry, just at McDonald's. Nobody said anything about food while me and her are talking about how hungry we are. Now we go to the boys' bus, tour bus, and we just sitting on the bus. We just like, yo, like, can somebody come with us to McDonald's? Like, nobody want to walk there by themselves. We take one of men with us. They like, oh, that's mad far. Like, nah, like, word, there's a desert, it's scary. I'm like, okay. Nobody said anything about food still. Come to find out. Everybody ate. Can you believe that? Everybody ate. Guess what? They all went to a steakhouse.
Oh!
Everybody went to a steakhouse and left me, the hairstylist, and the makeup artist. Everybody went to go.
Oh, this is a... So it's not even just Ice's Spices. It's the team. It's everybody. It's the whole damn team. Y'all all tired. Y'all all just really tired people. Got you.
Go get a bite of steak, mashed, cream corn, spinach. And we didn't have anything. We didn't eat at all. We're trying to figure out how to get a McDonald's. And y'all all ate already? Nobody mentioned it.
Nobody even said.
Mentioned it because it was a secret. It was a secret, and I gagged. One of the things that I have to charge.
A secret?
I guess. I'm like, what? They said, don't say anything. We don't want to make it a problem. All right, I'm not going to say anything. One of the things I'm just going to have to bring up when I'm ready to leave. And that's another thing that I later realized when I reflected on everything, that this girl was really mad at me for saying something about that luggage, bro. She was so mad at me for saying something. Like, she don't want nobody say nothing to her. Like, she tried to low-key torture me. Like,
yeah, for real. She tried to sun you, bitch. She tried to sun you, mama.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I didn't even know that until I brought all of this up to her. And she showed me that she didn't give a girl, you. I was like...
She said, girl, fuck you?
I'm told somebody that hates my guts. Wow. So, for you guys that don't know how a tour bus looks, it looks like a slave ship. Very similar to a slave ship.
It's them bunks.
3 bunks that
yeah.
on top of each other.
I wouldn't say slave ship. That's... well, I mean, but depends. Depends on some buses, bitch. Some bitches ain't got the budget, so you could be right, actually. Because some buses be giving, bitch. Some buses actually do give.
As an artist, why the hell would I want to leave the venue carrying my bags? We'll never know why she wanted me to look so crazy. We'll never know. Actually, we do know. But yeah. So that's how the bus looks. And while we were in New Orleans, there was another situation where we was on the bus from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Me and the makeup artist, me and the hairstylist, well, all of us, we were told to get on the bus because at this point, Ice doesn't even communicate with me anymore, by the way. She like slowly, gradually stopped talking to me, and that's because I think like she realized that I was like getting cool with the people that worked for her. So now it's like she's kind of like treating me like a worker. But I was so confused. Like, you're not being my friend, so I'm going to make more friends. Like, girl, it's like she
It's that
wants me
simple.
to be miserable and alone, and it just didn't happen because that's not what God had planned for me, boo. So they was told to get on the bus at 9, and nobody tells me anything, so I'm just doing what they said, you know. I don't get no text messages, like I said. I don't. She doesn't tell me nothing. So I get on the bus at 9 a.m. because that's what her manager told them. Her manager doesn't even text me. That's how much I don't get anything told to me. So she was literally the one that was supposed to be talking to me. So I get on the bus at 9. Wake up at 2, and we're in the same place. So you can think about it. We're on a slave ship, right? From 9 to 2 p.m. in the same place, thinking that we're moving and that by the time we wake up, we won't even be there anymore. So to find out we're in the same place is so crazy. My legs are cramping now. Like, I'm just so confused. Like, niggas is treating us like fucking luggage for real.
Like, for real, for real.
Like, girl, what? We're humans. Can you tell us that you're not leaving right now? When somebody asks, like, why didn't we leave yet? Because Ice didn't feel like leaving yet.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, bro, this is so crazy. I texted her. I was like, hey, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm on the way. I'm like, bro, what? You could have been told niggas not to get on the bus because you're not leaving yet. Y'all go and do something. Y'all walk around or look around and to travel around, whatever, because we're not leaving yet. But instead, you let us sit up in that tour bus for that long, girl, and you didn't even give a when I told you about any of this. And that shit is what really hurts the most. How much she didn't get. So I'm actually glad that I didn't say anything during the tour. Let me tell y'all something. The type of person that I am, bro. If I say how I feel, which is this is how the situation in Philly made me feel, and I see that you don't give, that starts to turn me. So I didn't want to be turned so bad that I spaz on her. I spaz on her.
Good job for controlling yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
I didn't want that
yeah.
to come out of this at all.
Because no shade. If you would have spazzed on her, girl, I wouldn't have blamed you. But you know what? I'm happy you didn't give her that satisfaction. No shade. The kind of girl she is, it seems like, allegedly, I'm happy you didn't give her that satisfaction. Because she does not deserve that type of energy. She don't deserve all that energy from her. Girl, pay that bitch dust. No shade. Oh, this is making so much sense about her career, about her music, about the performance, about the persona. It's all adding up. And I'm just going to tell you now, I do believe Cleo, 100,000%. I am backing Cleo. And it's not because of any personal thing I have against Miss Ice Spice about her music. Her music is one thing. But the way you treat people is another. I really know how to separate artists in the art they make. It's not that hard. Well, it is that hard. It's kind of hard. But like once you know how to do it, it's easy. Like you be like, girl, okay, I like your music, but I don't live for you. Ice Spice is another way around. I don't like her music, but maybe she's a nice girl. You know what I mean? Maybe she's interesting. Not even. Ooh, child.
And the way she's ready to argue, that's somebody that knows that they got people behind her. Because that mouth would not be running like that 2 years ago. I'll tell you that much. I was going to leave after we was left in the desert and they went to the steakhouse behind our backs. I was going to leave after that. But I'm like, you know what? Let me do the Dallas and Houston show. Let me bring my girl Asian out. Let me make the best out of this situation once again. And
good for you.
That was going to be it. My mom, she wasn't able to make it to the New York show. She comes to Atlanta. She's like how she's coming to Atlanta because it was my aunt's 70th birthday, and she wanted to see me.
Mom couldn't come backstage?
Just for her.
Oh.
Love you, Mommy. Now, we're going to get into the dispute that ended everything. So,
Part 5.
I addressed everything to her. I should actually show how I addressed it. Because although it was very long, I want you guys to also keep in mind how so close friendships and relationships feel. Like the breakup feels the same. The way you express yourself, it can kind of feel the same. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it is very similar. So when I was explaining everything that I went through. It was a long ass paragraph, and like I was talking to my nigga, like I was breaking everything down.
As you should, though.
Exactly.
I'm really proud of the way you handled yourself right now, Cleo. This is really good.
I need you to understand it, and I also want you to put yourself in my shoes and ask yourself if you would even go through that. You know what I'm saying? Because people fail to realize that she skipped a very important part in her career, which was the grind. She barely had to do that. Mm-hmm. She barely had to do that. And that's okay. Some people are lucky. Some people are lucky, and we're going to call it luck. We're not going to call it her being blessed, because I don't think the Lord will bless somebody like her. Her soul it doesn't belong to the person above. She is very dark and very soulless. And I've never been around this girl for more than 10 hours. Anytime I hung out with her, it was something very small, a small gathering, a small event. It was.
And I pulled up to every video shoot, any event, anything she was having, because I looked at her as a friend until I slowly realized it wasn't recuperate. And I pulled up to every video shoot, any event, anything she was having, because I looked at her as a friend until I started to slowly realize it wasn't reciprocated. That's why I didn't go to her last video shoot.
Video shoots, you know what I'm saying? It never was chilling in the crib, face not done, chilling. You get what I'm saying? Like on some real friendship. That's why I kind of got annoyed when a lot of people thought he was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, but it was like, we was still. That
would have annoyed the fuck out of me too. That would have annoyed me, because that's not even my bitch for real. Like at all. Don't like that bitch for real. That bitch don't like me.
Firsthand, I was around her every day, 24/7. I mean, not all the time, because she would go straight to the back into that room, and when I would see her, like at the venue and whatever, because after the Philly situation, I barely saw her. She was dark. She just, oh my God, like, it's even scary to talk about. Like, bro, that girl, she needs to be saved. Like, I don't know if she was always like that, if it's Hollywood, but Hollywood never changed me. Like, Hollywood never changed me. But Nicki was very, very correct when she said, ain't no friends in the game. Ain't no friends in the game. But me thinking like, oh, like, I was cool with Ice, like, before all of this, da-da-da-da. I didn't think, like, she was going to be a weirdo over time. Like, that shit was crazy. So, when I told her
to experience
about
that, too.
She literally turned around. Like, when I say everything, I told her everything. I'm going to put it in a screenshot. Honestly, it felt like it could have been a miscommunication here. She winds up telling me that she told her manager, basically after the Philly situation, she told her manager to tell my manager that I'm gonna need to get my own room. What I was confused. You're
mad ungrateful?
I told you how I felt in Philly, but you couldn't tell
You're
me
mad ungrateful?
And that's why we weren't really friends. That's how I realized that we weren't really friends, because you can't even speak up to me. But had the audacity to say that I didn't say any of those stuff to you because I'm scared of you. Why would I be scared of you? I didn't want to punch you. I didn't want to say all those stuff above and then you completely ignore it. Because that's what you did when I mentioned the stuff that happened in Philly.
Enjoy a little storyline? You think you're the only bitch? Ooh, she talks crazy.
Everything, like how I explained it, you would literally not care at all.
And listeners, and I'm sharing my stage with you, and you feeling so entitled, like you thinking that my peoples that work for me is supposed to work for you too. Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, how I'm in the shower, you gon' barge in while I'm butt ass naked, trying to press me about some bags that you gotta carry some bags. What? Like, nah, that's that shit, bro. But that's all I could do, y'all. All I could do is sigh about it, because it's just like, what can you do, bro? It's like, damn.
Bitch, say something. Apologize, bitch. The fuck?
Rants, bro. Crash they going on rants. So at the end of the day, it's whatever, bro. Like, this shit comes with it, you know, like, y'all see clearly, this what come with it, bro, right? So,
Girl, shut the fuck up. That is not the tea.
Blowing me right now is, like, talking about some dark energy, trying to compare a tour bus to a slave ship. Like, what are you talking about right now? What? That is crazy to me, bro. That's so crazy to me. Like, you're really gonna be friends with somebody for 2 years, but the whole time you feel like they soulless and dark?
She didn't say the whole time. She didn't say the whole time. She said after a while, Miss Bitch.
What are you talking about, bro? Like, we was at the movie theaters. We was siphoned. You not gonna tell the people how we was at an Italian restaurant and you ate so much food vacuum that the server was like, where did the food go? Like, stop it right now. You talking about she ain't let me to the back of her room on her tour bus. She had this big ass room. In my bed one time, like, damn, you want to sleep in my bed every day? That's crazy to me. Anyways, yeah, I'm about to actually go to sleep for real this time, but I'm about to announce the Europe tour dates, because for me, the shit go on, bro. Regardless, the shit is still gonna go on. That's the gag.
So instead of actually clearing everything up, Ice Spice attacked Cleo for eating at a restaurant and saying I used to have you at the restaurant. We used to rap cipher, but you don't want to tell nobody about that. And she's calling this girl very ungrateful, and then saying the people that work for me, you think they're supposed to work for you? Because bitch, I asked you what I need to pay for. Let's start there. I asked you what I need to pay for. Before I got on this tour, I said, what do I need to pay for? And you said, allegedly, that everything was paid for. You got to worry about nothing. You're going to be with me. And when you say I'm going to be with you, that means, bitch, everything that you going through, that I'm going to go through, I'm going to be all right because you all right. That's the point of saying you because you with me. Right? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm wrong, bitch. I could be wrong. Everything could be alleged. Everything could be alleged. Let me not make sure I'm not sued, okay? So all this could be alleged. But from her point of view and from Cleo's perspective, this is her reality. So I believe her until further notice. I really do. I really, truly do. And Cleo, I'm very proud of you for the way you handled this, the way you handled yourself, because, baby, you handled it better than most, at least better than me, at least. Because I never would have been on the internet. Me and her would have had us a good old time behind the scenes. A really good old time. Oh, a good time, babes. The thing is, let me tell you something. I've had my fair dealing with some people in this industry, okay? Y'all will never know who it is. I'm never going to come up here and speak about the falling outs and battles I've had with people behind the scenes. But let me tell you this. One thing I have learned is if you don't stand on your own 2 feet in this industry in Hollywood, you will be taken advantage of. And that can be in all different types of ways. I'll leave it at that. But if you don't stand up for yourself and stand on it, if you don't have a backbone, this industry is not for you. It's not. Or in some cases, if you don't have a backbone, this industry can be for you. Take that as you may. Take that as you may. All right, Tired Ass Army. I know this call was long. I think it might be the longest call I've had with y'all, but if y'all like these lengthy calls like this with Woo Chow episodes, let me know. I'll do more. I'll also do some more things where we just watch stuff and talk about it. If that's what y'all want to do, we could do that. But this was interesting. I wanted to watch this anyway, but I was like, let me just watch this with my girls and see what they got to say. And we can watch this together and kind of react to it together. You know what I mean? Doechie's mixtape, the reaction is in the description below on Patreon, the full reaction. You should go watch that. Go support my girl Doechie, please. Doechie release Alligator Bites Don't Heal. Okay, since y'all here for this Ice Spice video, I'm just putting Doechie in here to make sure y'all watch, because yeah, we're making a Woo Chow episode about my girl Doechie, but also if you want to watch the reaction to her mixtape, description below in the Tired Ass Patreon family. Thanks. Okay. All right, Tired Ass Army, I love y'all for picking up my call as always, and I will call y'all back real soon. Bye, Army.